If we keep your attention up here, Lexi, Alexandra, and Aaron are all going to give toast, and Lexi has decided to go first.
Okay, for all of you who don't know, I'm Lexi, Bree's favorite sister. My whole childhood, I remember thinking, man, I want to be just like Bree. I wanted to look like her, dress like her, act like her. I wanted to do everything she did. And she hated that so much. She did not like it at all. But then again, who likes when a 7-year-old copies everything that you do? Even though she complained about it all the time, she was still who I looked up to and admired the most. When you left for college, that's when our relationship got to where it is today. You are still the person I look up to and admire the most, but now you're my best friend. As all of you know, Bree is the kindest, most positive person you could ever meet. It doesn't matter what kind of day she's having. She lights up any room that she walks into. She will be the first person to step up and help in any situation, and no matter what it is, there will be no judgment that comes from her. Her passion for what she does every day is something to look up to, but nothing compares to her love for Adrian and the boys, except for maybe Rain, but... The first time I ever heard about Adrian, I was visiting Bree. She told me all about the super cute personal trainer that she met. I, of course, wasn't sworn to secrecy and couldn't tell anyone. But every time she would come and visit, she would call him while we were in the car. Sorry. And that's how I got to know how great of a person he is. He'd pick up every time and just be there and listen or join in with the excitement, which really proves how good he is. When Bree finally brought him to meet the family, he did nothing but fit in. I mean, he would make fun of everyone, play jokes. I mean, he did everything. Oh gosh, and I mean, well, Adrian, she's yours now, so. We knew you were perfect for her when we stopped getting hour-long phone calls every single day. Your patience, calmness, understanding, and laid-back personality is everything that Bree needs, and you guys are honestly perfect for each other. Now for you, Jay and Bray, I don't know what Bray is, but for you, Jay and Bray, we never thought we'd see Bree fall in love so quickly than she did with you two. Thank you guys for sharing your daddy with her. You three make her the happiest and bring us so much joy. I'd like to make a toast. Here's to Bree and Adrian, and to a lifetime of love, patience, and lots of laughter. Cheers. I know.
Hi, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Alexandra, formerly Alexandra Ortiz, so it's a little sensitive here, but now Alexandra Dubois, thanks to my great husband. So today, I'm going to dedicate this to my lifelong friends, Adrian and Bree Ortiz. I love you guys very much. So I'm going to try not to cry, okay? I have so many stories to tell you about Bree, but I'll save those for another day. Today is a day for Bree and Adrian, and I want him to know how blessed he is to have her. Adrian, from the moment I met Bree 20 years ago, I had my lifelong best friend. I had someone that I would have my first sleepover with, my first tears shed over silly, stupid boys, not my husband, my first shoulder to lean on. I had someone to match school outfits with all the time. It's kind of creepy, but someone to hold my wrists on the playground, someone to grow up with. I had someone to turn to that would laugh with me until we actually peed our pants. Someone to give me advice, someone to listen to. I had met the person who I would forever call my best friend. Now, Adrian, it's your turn. She is incredible, the most beautiful friend that I'm truly so proud of, and she's all yours. From the moment Bree met you, you may have not known it yet, but you met your lifelong best friend. You met the woman you'd fall asleep next to and wake up to for the rest of your life. Your never-ending sleepover. You met the woman you'll shed happy and sad tears with. You'll be her shoulder to lean on. You'll match your pajamas as she'll hold your hands, not your wrists. You met the woman who will laugh at all of your jokes until she pees her pants. The woman who will be honest to you, share advice with you, and listen to you. You met the woman who you'll build memories with for the rest of your lives. My best friend, who I've spent my entire life with, will forever be your best friend and your boys. You are the luckiest man, Adrian. You met the woman who, together, you will make each other stronger. You will continue to build your family and support each other. You'll stumble at times, but I promise you, God will never let you fail. I promise you that. Adrian, you found someone who loves you more than herself. She will always put you and family first. I know you will do the same. The love you both have for each other is so beautiful, and I love you both so much. So I'd like to make a toast as well. Cheers to my best friend who stole my last name and to the man she truly deserves. I love you guys so much. So, cheers. Here you go, Aaron.
I'm really sad the open bar is closed because I might need a few drinks to get through this, but so I met Bree maybe 4 years ago now at the Gold's Gym. You remember this? No, you don't remember. Okay, well, it was really early. I was coming home from college, and Adrian asked me to come by and, go to one of his, what do they call it, like little courses or those little trainings you did at the Gold's Gym. And I was excited. I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll go do that. Sure. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. I was dead tired. I walked in there, and Adrian instantly conscious me. He's like, hey, you know what? I got this girl's coming by. I'm like, if you know Adrian, he doesn't really talk a lot about like his love life and like what he's got going on. And I was like, okay, all right, so what's her name? He's like, oh, Bree, whatever. I talk to her sometimes, and we've been texting back and forth. I'm like, all right, we'll see. But for Adrian to even say that, I kind of knew, Bree was really special. But I didn't know until we really got started in the class. So we're like going hard. I'm doing my burpees, and he's got us going all over the place. And the whole time, it just seemed like Bree and Adrian were just there by themselves. They were just staring at each other the whole time, like giving each other looks. And I'm looking over at everybody else there like, man, should we leave? But, instantly I could see the connection between those two, and it was great to see, and I'm so glad you two are together. So after that, we started to get to know each other, and I could tell right away that Bree was perfect for Adrian, literally his better half. Like everything that you could think about Adrian, if you know Adrian, Bree is the exact opposite. Take that for what you want. But I couldn't ask for a better person for my best friend. The more I got to know you, the more I could see that you're so happy about everything, optimistic, and even in bad situations. And the way you interact with Jay and Bray is genuine and full of love, and you have become an excellent mother figure for them. I couldn't wish for a better person for my best friend. Adrian, you're very lucky. Don't mess it up. So for my boy Adrian, we met about 13 years ago when I transferred to West. I was just some shy kid from Decatur walking in the Normal West, and instantly Adrian And Jay is here, but walked up to me and was like, "Hey, what's your name? Where you from?" Like best friends right away. Like we were hanging out that weekend. He came and picked me up, and we were just riding around doing stupid stuff. But we bonded instantly, about everything teenage boys bond over. Girls, sports, food. Julie's tater casserole. I love that, tater tot casserole. But I have a lot of stories from my high school days. I won't say anything, But I will say I'm thankful there was no Twitter, Instagram back then. There's no documents. But then we graduated high school and we were grown and we moved in together in our first apartment. And once again, no documents at that time, no pictures. You're all right. But I'm thankful for that. And, I'll just say we've come a long way. So in between that time, we've met at West, and now, the day you talked to me about proposing to Bree, we've had a lot of memories. Like your boys, my boy, first-time home owners. You were there when I bought my first house, new careers, no more McDonald's, Arby's, we done moved up. But you were the best man at my wedding. It was a long story, and I won't, I don't think I'll ever say this. I think I ever said this really out loud, but if it weren't for you, I would have never met my wife. We wouldn't be married right now. So, to be honest, God put you in my life for a reason. And we made it through both of our bachelor parties. I want to stay married, so I'll just leave that there. We just made it through. We're here now. We're both married, so we're good. We stopped strolling down memory lane. So fast forward to this day, and I can truly say I love this man like a brother. This guy right here is one of the most inspiring people I've ever met. He's an amazing father and friend, and his display of perseverance through the toughest of circumstances is something I will always admire. Growing up, our lives could have went a lot of different ways, but I'm grateful to be there for your evolution 13 years ago to right now, sitting next to the love of your life with many more loved ones here supporting you. So I'll always be there for you. I'm happy for you. And since you're like my brother, Bree's my sister now. And so I like to make a toast for the new bride and groom. So as you both go on in life, I want you to know that we will always be here for you. Looking forward to see what happens next, because I know great things are in line for you too. So cheers to the newlyweds, and may your life be full of love, happiness, and a lot of babies.
Three great toasts, don't you think? Yeah. And our bride's dad, Bill, would like to say a few words now. There he is.
First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight. Really appreciate it. If I could one time ask you a round of applause for my brother Randy, who did the ceremony. He was incredible tonight. Means a lot to both us and Adrian. You did a great job. So I got to start off by saying, Breezy, I love you, sweet. You're the greatest. You're such a warm, heartwarming person. Everyone knows that. When you walk into a room, as Lexi mentioned, you just brighten everything up. People are asking me, are you nervous? Are you worked up? Your daughter's getting married. What's going on? I was like, absolutely, I'm not. She's marrying the greatest guy I could actually ask her to marry. Someone who I'd like to be is my son, and thank you very much. You're a great big brother to Zach, great big brother to Lexi, so thank you. He brings along a family, which is incredible. Jay and Bray, you guys are incredible kids. We just love you, and the warmth and happiness you bring to Bree, we can't ask for anything more. So with this, I know we have 4 toasts. You guys will be half in the bag before we can eat dinner, so I'm sorry for that. But if we can have a toast to Bree and Adrian and Jay and Bray. May your life live long happiness. We can't ask for anything more than you two. So thank you.
Thank you, sir. And our groom, Adrian, would like to say a few words as well.
First, I just want to start off and say thank everyone for being here. We really appreciate everyone just coming to celebrate with us. You guys all have played some part in our life, one way or another, and we're grateful for every single one of you. Specifically our parents, all of them. We wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for all the love, support, and everything that you guys have ever taught us and just helped us along the way individually. And ever since we met as a couple, we just couldn't ask for a better support system from our family and our parents. So thank you guys. Before we get started, before we start partying, I just want to start by saying there's a couple people that weren't able to make it today. Maddie, one of Bree's best friends for a long time, would have been up here with us, but her brother's actually getting married in Washington State, so she's there right now. But Maddie, if you're watching any of these cameras, we love you. Next, Bree's brother, Jell, who also would have been a groomsman. He's actually serving the United States Air Force right now and is stationed in Japan. So, Jell, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, Jell, and we know if you could be here, you would be. So, thanks for everything, man. And so here's to you guys for being here, helping us celebrate. Here's to Jell and Maddie, even though they're not able to be here, being here with us in our hearts and our good time. So here's to you guys for helping celebrate us. Thank you.
All right, as I said, we'll have a few things to do after. I believe someone's ringing their glass. That means you guys have to kiss.